21, and Dave is putting on his seatbelt because we are on the road in Outer Banks. That's the alarm that says, don't touch, very good.
No, we're not.
We are peachy keen fine. Looks great.
There.
Where are we? We are over by the Wright Brothers National Memorial. And we actually went to go take a look at that tomorrow. We got some really great video coming up in the next couple weeks from this great trip. So Dave is with me, which is fun. Watch out, we are stopping. Is it? You will notice all these shrubbery, which I thought was shrubbery, but actually it is evergreen live oak trees, which I didn't know this. So I'm learning all about the flora and fauna of the Outer Banks in North Carolina. And there we go. We'll play with this. All right. So Dave, we did a bunch of stuff, but what'd you learn about the Outer Banks on this trip? I learned a lot.
That my wife enjoys the Outer Banks a lot.
I did. It was really cool. It was really nice. I would come back. A lot of cool houses. There's a whole thing about, having, what is it, four-wheel drive?
Four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive in your car. So we do not have four-wheel drive on the van. So we did not do that. But we did get a tour on the beach with someone who does have four-wheel drive, and that was really cool. We'll share that one later. But some of these houses are really neat. I would say, would you say like 70% of them are rental? I mean, these things are huge. 80% are rental? Yeah. So, I mean, you come over, you find the house you like, you rent it for whatever time you want, and you said you used to rent out here, so you got to like pick it and then tell them a year in advance? Or,
that's right.
Geez, that's crazy. I know. But Rosie Bell's been doing okay. We found a campground. You're not going to believe this. We found a campground with grass, and that was a win. It wasn't on the beach. It was more in the marsh area, and actually it was just fine. They do not have alligators here, which we found that out too.
They do, but it's way down.
It's way down.
Yes.
Way down. And we stayed on Kill Devil Hills, which sounds so inviting, doesn't it?
Yes.
Kill Devil. Nothing says love like love from Kill Devil Hills. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Really cool. We are on what I call the commercial strip, which is one over from Houses, because we are actually on our way to go see our friends. We're gonna go see friends today. I'm so excited. We're gonna go see Becky and Fabian from Proceeding Onward America up in Virginia, and then we're gonna go up to Richmond, Virginia, and see David's brother and family, and then we're gonna start to head on back down to Rutherford, North Carolina, to the Great PAWSOME Hangout, and go from there. So we've just had a lot of people to visit this trip, I'd say. A lot of places to go and people to visit.
Yes.
Yeah. And we just got gas for $2.99 a gallon. So $2.99 a gallon, not too shabby.
No, in the Outer Banks.
In the Outer Banks, that's about what it was back in Tennessee.
It was just what it was down in Tennessee.
And we had some, it was like $3.19 we saw along the way. So
well, that was in some of the more obscure areas.
Well, yeah, when there's not many.
And that's
James
Cantonese.
Hey James, good morning. How are you? Welcome to North Carolina Outer Banks. I know you said you got family over here, not in the Outer Banks area, but North Carolina. So if you need us to check on them and knock on a door, I'm saying we got a van. We're good to go. We've been visiting people along the way. It's a lot of fun. Right now we're on the hunt for the ultimate breakfast sandwich. And that's, a big deal. For me, at least.
It is a big deal for you.
It's a big deal.
Yes.
I'm a breakfast kind of person, so, we'll see what we find over here. I might just be getting in the right-hand lane.
James is 2 hours from us.
Oh, cool. Awesome. What are you doing, baby? Don't push a button. Oh, here's our tie-dye place.
Yes.
Ooh, we got some tie-dye at the tie-dye shop. I think I posted a picture up of Dave in his natural habitat. It was so cool. We both got new tie-dyes. We did. It was cool.
We're both wearing them today.
We're wearing them today. So if we start bleeding colors, you'll know why. It's V! Hey, V, how are you up in Canada? All right, V. Hey, listen, we are wearing tie-dye. We are camouflaging ourselves so no one can see us. And we are driving in the North Carolina Outer Banks. Supposedly, this lovely tropical storm/hurricane is not going to come this way. I mean, maybe a little bit, but nothing.
We're running ahead of it.
We're ahead of it, so.
We're ahead of it.
We're ahead of it. We're going to be driving in it probably tomorrow.
And it's actually not even tropical storm at this point. It's
Yeah.
more of a tropical depression.
Yep. Yep.
Tie-dye, yes.
Yes, we got some tie-dye.
Hey, you go to the beach, you get tie-dye.
You get tie-dye. I mean, and they had a thing where you could make your own, which is way cool. Ooh, there's a Dunkin' Donuts. Sonia likes Dunkin' Donuts. You want Dunkin' Donuts, Dave? They have breakfast sandwiches.
If you want to.
I'm just saying, I could go Dunkin'.
Okay. Well,
I gotta
You gotta get
I gotta
around.
Get over. Hold on, let me. These nice people are just not going to.
we're. I get to the beach and V goes to the beach and gets sunburned. Oh, Peter Dell's on the road, is checking in this morning.
Hey Peter, okay, this is like either the most loved gas station or the world. Oh, I know. It's a place where you can actually get your car fixed. No wonder it's.
Do we really want to turn around here? Maybe a little bit farther
Okay,
out.
we're gonna go.
Come on.
All right. Fine.
It might cost us money to turn around in there.
Are you being wimpy, Dave?
No, I'm being practical.
Okay, well, I don't know about this one either. I'm gonna go.
Sweetheart, love of my life, go to CRT and turn around in their
Oh,
big,
jeez.
nice
All
parking
right, I
lot
don't
that
wanna
I
scare
can
this
see
guy.
from here.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
my goodness gracious.
CRT. What is CRT?
Glass, mirrors, screens.
I'm
Oh, it's a window replacement
I'm
place.
gonna go down a nice big street.
Yes, but look,
Oh, look at
there's
that.
an In-N-Out. Go quick.
That In-N-Out burger. I can't. We can go quick.
You can go right behind this guy from Public Works.
I will be patient. Patient. Hey, Peter Dell, how are you? How's Australia? Hope you're having fun. You were seeing a nice cloudy day at the Outer Banks in North Carolina.
The first cloudy day.
It's 82 degrees. I will say it's humid as a you know what.
It is a bit humid.
David walked outside the van in his glasses.
Yeah, yeah. Charlie was probably wondering why I was did not take my glasses with me, and then she looked down and saw that they looked like they were frosted like a beer mug.
We're gonna stop at Precision Optical here and check out David's glasses.
Yeah,
No,
maybe not.
maybe not. Okay, we're gonna turn around because I'm craving. I know Dave likes donuts, so and I like breakfast sandwiches. So I'm going to send Dave out. I'm on a mission to go get me a breakfast sandwich.
Okay.
Something like eggs.
Yes.
Eggs and yumminess.
Yes.
And he's gonna be without a phone, so I gotta tell him ahead of time.
And I am gonna probably be doing the donut holes because those are single serve yumminess.
Okay, and you're going to pull up the Dunkin' Donuts menu on my phone so I can tell you exactly what I want so there's no miscommunication. Yeah, I know Dunkin' Donuts. It's very rare that we actually get donuts because every time we have a craving, it's in the afternoon. And what we found in these Dunkin' Donuts is they don't always have donuts all day long.
And I'm trying to pull the Dunkin' thing, but it's not.
Oh, jeez. Hello.
Well, here.
Hold on, it's doing it. There we go. Find the menu. So a lot of people over here have to have four-wheel drive. Let's talk about that for a second. If they don't have four-wheel drive, they can't get to their house.
There.
It's insane. Yeah, explain that, Dave.
All right. So there's a portion of first off, the Outer Banks. Let's just talk about the Outer Banks for just a second.
Group of little sandy islands.
It is one long sandbar.
Pretty much.
That's really what it is a big sandbar. And back in the 30s, the government thought it was a great idea to make dunes, because if you get dunes, then the sand builds up and then you get land, and then people can build houses, and then they can charge them taxes, etc., etc. So anyway, so back in the 30s, they built up these dunes. The dunes gave us land, and then people said, hey, this is a really cool place to go and vacation. So up come the vacation homes. Now, not all the land have a paved road near it.
No, not even close.
No. And there's some areas that are intentionally left without paved roads.
Yeah.
And so that's where the wild horses of the Outer Banks live. Now, you say to yourself, okay, this is a sandbar. Where the heck the horses come from? Well,
Pirates.
you can thank...
Wait, pirates.
Not pirates.
Oh.
You can
cruise
thank...
ship. Wait, was it cruise ships?
No.
Okay.
No. Gopher and Doc did not toss horses off cruise ships. No. You can thank the Spanish for that.
El Español.
Yes. So what would happen is the Spanish back in the 1500s, when they were coming up and down here looking for their mysterious land pot of gold, ran into the lovely shoals, because not all the sand is viewable.
Yeah.
And there's a park right over
I'm
here.
gonna go over
yeah.
here.
And so what happened was they got stuck on the shoals. Well, when you've got a boat and it's stuck, boats will float if they're light enough. So the first thing they started tossing off this boat were the horses, the cows, the pigs, the goats, the things that they brought with them. And some of the things were able to swim, some of them weren't. And those that were able to swim swam to the Outer Banks and started to live off of the oats, the sea oats and stuff like that. And so they adapted. And that's where these wild stallions came from. Mustangs.
Mustangs. Oh, they have a power breakfast sandwich.
Is that what you want?
I don't know. I'm looking. Let me see what kind of power it is.
Okay.
If they, I mean.
Boat versus ship for V.
Okay.
Well, these weren't much. So a ship is something that you can travel a long distance in. A boat is something with short distance. That's the way I always looked at it.
So this power breakfast sandwich is what?
Too many four-wheel drives in the city clogs up the streets and unsafe to see around, and city people's four-wheel drives, I think they are superior.
That's true. That is true.
But
that's
unfortunately, here in the South,
it's sort of a necessity to get around.
we there's a whole lot of, good morning. Look, it's POA.
Hey, Fabian. Hey, Becky. How are you guys? We're on our way to come see you guys. Woohoo! All excited. We're stopping for Dunkin' Donuts. Just saying. Okay. All right. So, Davey, I think I either need a power breakfast sandwich or a bacon, egg, and cheese or a ham, egg, and cheese.
All right.
So
All right.
You got options.
I will be back there.
Go that way.
All right.
I got this. I'll say, hey, I know. Hey, guys. So we are stopping at the world's most busy Dunkin' Donuts. There's Dave. Hi. He's being all goofy. Cool. Becky wants some coffee. Oh yeah, we'll pick up Becky some coffee. We're a little further away. I gotta tell you guys. No. They're in Virginia. Their POA's in Virginia. I did learn something interesting though yesterday when we were on the beach. One was that for the, I gotta say this right, in the Outer Banks in Corolla, it's Corolla, not Corolla like the car, but Corolla. A lot of people down here used to drive to Virginia Beach to go to work, and they drove on the beach. It took them 25 to 30 minutes on the beach to get to work if they drove on the beach. Now, the thing is, Virginia stopped that and made a big fence and made a gate. And so people can no longer do that. However, there was such a big stink down here that, I think they said at the time there was 100 people that were working and doing that they grandfathered those 100 people, gave them a key to this gate that they made, and then would allow them to keep going back and forth to work. Well, this was a long time ago. Now there's only 3 people. 3 people who have keys to that gate that can still do that. Because honestly, there's only 3 people alive, and once the person passes away, they can't give away their key to someone else. That's the whole deal. But it's a really interesting story. So if you don't have a key to the gate, it used to, like I said, 30 minutes. But if you take the highways, it's 2.5 hours. Isn't that crazy? Because you got to go way over here and way over there, and 2.5 hours. Whew, big difference. But our van is not 4-wheel drive. So Peter, I agree. I think we talk about being environmentally friendly and what do you do and things like that. I mean, I have a lot of guilt when it comes to big vehicles because I know it. I know that I'm using a non-renewable resource. And I'm that's one of the things I'm really, really thinking about on our next vehicle of doing some kind of solar. Oh, you're back. What's up?
I need your phone.
You need my phone?
Yes, I need your phone.
Why?
Because we have to order online and then pick up.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Dave's back.
So, order what you want for breakfast.
I'm ordering online. I did not know this.
Neither did I.
Okay. Well, this is good to know. Menu. Sandwiches and more. Okay, so let me look. Ah! This power thing looks really good. I just don't know what's in it. Wish it gave me a little more information.
What happens when you click it? Yeah.
Veggie, egg white omelet, turkey,
Most people in the
sausage,
city
egg.
buy these monster trucks and can't even drive. Yeah. We get that. We get that here in the South as well.
Yeah, and my favorite is the hold your beer moment.
V wants hash browns.
Okay, V, can you have some hash browns? Jeez, people are so needy today, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What do you think, babe? I don't think they have hash browns here.
Timmy Ray the King is just a good one.
Hey, Timmy, we're at Dunkin' Donuts grabbing some breakfast on the road. I'm getting a bacon, egg, and cheese something here because I know my dog.
Which lighthouse, James?
Okay, yeah, we saw 3 in 2 days. I feel like these people just don't know how to navigate. Order now in mobile app. It's the only option we have here. Okay, featured. Skip the wait. Enable location. Okay, you talk.
They should only sell 4-wheel drives to people in the country areas. Well, they do, but most of the South here in the United States is a country area.
That's true. That's very true. Okay. Bread.
At your order.
I don't know if I want a croissant. Is my croissant my only thing? I could do a bagel.
Whatever you want.
Nah, I want a croissant. I'll be messy.
All right. Now,
Okay.
may I order?
You can order all you want. You want donuts?
May I? Charlie.
I want to see. Munchkins. There you
Excuse
go.
me.
Just for you. He does like some munchkins. I have never seen lines this long just for Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, they must have either the best brew. I don't know. This is new. All right, I'm going to take this out for a second. No Donut King. Where are you? We are in Kill Devil Hills. I don't know how to get this out. I got to play with this a second. Oh, I know. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I'm moving. I'm moving. Watch out. Okay, guys. I'm just going to brag for a second here.
Where are you?
Because I'm going to unplug this.
Yeah, you're.
And I'm going to show the world, while we're waiting, Miss Rosie Bell, who's hanging with us this morning. Say good morning, Rosie. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. So we are just going to be relaxing, and I'm going to brag on Dave's amazing, there's Dave, on Dave's amazing van bed making skills. What? Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Can you tell a guy who's in the service by the way he makes a bed? Pretty cool. Yeah. This is what it looks like after spending, oh gosh, what, at least a week and a half in a van. Not too bad, not too messy. Got things still put away. I like having things all neat and tidy. And Rosie's gonna just be hanging with us today. Right, Ro? Ooh, it's Extreme Rosie. Extreme Rosie! That is a small van. Yes, Timmy, it is a small van. It's a very small van. We have learned how to get things. What is it clean? Are you sure you're camping? Yes, I know. We're camping. Trust me. We have enough dog hair in here to make another dog or a guinea pig, one of the two. But I'm doing a much better job at keeping everything tidy. And as you can see, we've got this crazy little I call it like a chenille, like a bath mat almost down here. This thing right here, and it holds sand and it holds dirt, so I can shake it out every day. It really is super handy, especially for Rosie. So yeah. Hey, girlfriend, how are you? I know. And then we have our Yeti cups. Where's Doggo? Big nose. Big nose Doggo. Say hello, everybody. Say, I'm not awake yet. I'm just not awake. Oop. Anyways, so this is the crazy line of Dunkin' Donuts. Look at this, guys. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Who knew this was such a big thing? I thought, well, let's just go and get something easy. Pierre's like, hello. Oh, midnight sleeping. And Cindy's yeah, it is early, guys. But, you know, we like to get up early and get on the road. That's our thing. Something really interesting. This is a new van. Got this in February. And you can see I've already got 5,465 miles. Not too shabby. It's 82 degrees outside, though. So, and I just gassed her up. Oh, you're an early bird, 4 a.m., James? Yeah. Understand.
Do you want anything to drink?
No. I'm not really a coffee person. I'm like a sweet tea person. They don't have good sweet tea, so I'm not going to pretend. Okay, and this guy is trying to park or turn around. I think this guy's parking. Anyways, okay, Dave is doing what he does best. He's tackling the order, the breakfast order of the morning. All right, we got this?
003.
I take that as our order number. I like that.
All right, I'm taking your phone with
Okay,
me.
mileage. Okay, so the mileage on the van, that's a great question. And I got to hit the trip thing again, see. On this particular trip, let's see. Trip, range, distance, average economy, instant economy, average speed, travel time. I got to find the button here. Hold on. Okay, I got to do that. Okay, so let's go back to this. So I think we did not our average speed. Travel time, oops, I messed up again. Range. Travel distance A. So this particular trip, we're gone 1,267 miles, which is cool. All right, let's see what else we got. On average fuel economy on A, this is not going to be great. Yeah, 16.4. 16.4 miles. And one of the reasons why we got such sucky fuel economy on this was because of the hills. We did a lot of crazy up and down, up and down, up and down hills. I mean, and we also went to the tallest point east of the Mississippi at Mount Mitchell. So considering we did some serious big hills and mountains, I've seen worse too. But typically we're around 20, 23 maybe. But 16.4, not too bad. Yeah, we did pretty well. I mean, considering, this is only a V6, it's not a V8. And I'm not used to that. I'm really not used to not having that kind of power. But I was getting in our Class C, we got on a good day, we got 8 miles to the gallon. So we're definitely doubling that, even in the mountains. So I'm okay with that. Yeah. Wow, that was fun. Wait, look at this. The man, the myth, the legend with tie-dye and breakfast. How we do? We do okay?
Fine.
Anything new?
No.
We ordered.
What I think is interesting, though, is if you look at this long line of cars.
Yeah.
We were able to order, have them make it, and pick it up.
Before all this long line of cars.
Before all this long line of cars.
I know. Okay, so we learned something.
Yes.
The app is your friend.
The app is your friend.
Okay, well, I'm going to put this down somehow. I'm going to let you do this. Since you've already got your drink, I'll take this.
All right.
I'm gonna eat
Hang
this.
on, people. Excuse us.
I'm going to eat that in a little bit. I'm going to let Dave. Scary. Okay. All right, Dave's going to eat his donuts and Diet. Wait, did you get Diet Coke?
I got Diet Coke at where we got gas.
V6 does not have power like a V8. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I miss it. I really miss it, but it's okay. For gas mileage, it's pretty darn handy. I'm going to go out here. Look at this at a light. What? How cool is that? We're going to scare this truck coming at him. She's giving me the evil eye.
Yeah, she's giving the evil eye because
we got
breakfast before she did. That's why you're getting the
Good
evil eye.
morning, Shanna. How are you? Oh, my goodness. Hope everything's going well. How are the pups? We are in the Outer Banks in North Carolina, and we just stopped at Dunkin' Donuts to get some breakfast. We're probably the only people in America who don't get Dunkin' coffee. We just get the donuts or like a breakfast sandwich. Okay, wait, watch out. I'm Excello Yellow. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, on the road again. Here we go. Oh, thank you. We'll take that one. We'll let Davey eat his breakfast. I got a long ways to go before I take a turn here.
Ambling Adventures. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Ambling, how are you?
Ambling.
Good morning. Ambling. I can't talk. Ambling. Oh, we just passed the Kitty Hawk sign, so we're at Kitty
You
Hawk.
can say ambling.
Ambling, like ambling.
Like ambulance.
Okay, here's Charlie's Family RV Park to your right. I tried to get a reservation in there. Let's talk about this. So there are some RV parks here on the beach, but let me tell you what, they are jam-packed. There is no grass, and you are like, you're going to make close friends with your neighbors because you are inches away from each other. We found an RV park over in Kill Devil Hills that's a little inland, but honestly, it was, 5 minutes to get there off the main highway? It wasn't like it was super far or anything like that. But they had grass, and they had some shade, and the other places had nothing. So I'm okay with getting some grass and shade.
No, it is a Dodge Ram ProMaster 3500.
Who asked?
Timmy the King.
Okay, Timmy, yeah. We have a Dodge Ram ProMaster 2021. It's a 3500, and it's pretty, not too shabby. The only thing I will say is, you know, one of those you get what you pay for moments. So we did get a Thor sequence. It is now, ironically, about $60,000 less than the Winnebago. We know, based upon the hot, cold conditions of the interior, that we're going to have to do some maintenance just to keep things glued together. Our headliner is starting to fall down. There's some other things we got to check out.
Bruce was wanting to know the plan for the day.
Okay, the plan for the day.
No.
Is we're going. There's
My
Kitty Hawk.
brother Bruce, who is not on.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, Bruce, you should be on YouTube. We would tell you on YouTube if you're watching YouTube. Hey, what kind of munchkins did you get? I'm curious.
Chocolate glazed and powdered.
Oh, so messy. So there's a napkin, so you don't wipe them on your
I know.
shirts. I know.
That's what I'm using.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy's Seafood Buffet. So they've got, every place has their own little like tourist place to get all your t-shirts. The one down here is called Super Wings or Kitty Hawk Kites. And, you know, they'll have all the t-shirts and the hats and the this and the that. Pretty cool.
Yes, it is, James.
You have to say yes to what? I can't read it.
I know. James said that it sounded good. I said, yes, it is.
I'm sure it is. I might have one chocolate one just to.
And we're gonna need a pullover so that we can answer my brother, and we can also.
You can call on my phone. You can text him on my phone.
You also need to eat your food.
I'm gonna do that when we get out of here because this has to set for.
All right, I'll let you.
We're gonna go for how long we've been online?
27 minutes.
We'll at least go for a good 30 because we want to show people what it looks like in the Outer Banks because some people never in their lifetime get to go this far. This is one of those things where it's like, you know, if you're in Washington State, the odds of your getting to the Outer Banks, you know, unless you're a really big traveler, some people will never get here.
That is true.
That's true. I waited over 50 years to get here, so there you go.
Not my fault.
Not your fault. No. Just work, life, things happen. Gotta do what you gotta do. Kitty Hawk Deli.
Yes, Outer Banks are a nice place to go to. You're right.
2.5.
You're very right, James.
Yeah. It's I would say, you know, we've been to a lot of beach towns. So we've done like Gulf Shores and Orange Beach and those things in Lower Alabama, and we call LA.
Yes.
LA. I'm having a chocolate one.
Shayna's in South Carolina.
Nice, Shanna.
And she says she's actually never been to the Outer Banks. Well, Shanna, you have your own islands to go to.
I think we're really enjoying North Carolina.
I'm saying Tennessee needs some beachfront. Just saying.
Yeah, we got the Great Smokies.
We got mountains. You know, we've got some really cool lakes. We need ourselves some beachfront. Who can we buy some
Yeah,
from?
riverfront. I know.
But we need to buy some of that. Okay, you're going to go straight.
I'm going to stuck. I'm not going to duck or crawl. Can you pick up my glass case? I can't set it. Or not. Let me see. Dun dun dun.
James Candini says we have spring too.
Yeah. No, that means that we have.
No, that means that we fall into the ocean.
That's true. Well, you know, I look at these people with their beachfront places. I'm like, you know, it's amazed how they can keep the beachfront, because what we learned yesterday was, you know, the whole idea is the sand keeps shifting, and it used to be just all flat. And when Orville and Wilbur Wright were here, it really was just a patch of sand, lots of wind. That's why there's so many people who love to fly kites here. The kites are amazing. And they're doing their kite festival on the 10th of this month. So we're just missing the kite festival. Sort of bummed about that, but Maybe we'll come back specifically for that. I think that'll be a good time. Because it is gorgeous weather. I would do it again. But it's a trek from Middle Tennessee to get over here. We've been in Asheville. We've been we've been all over the place.
Talk about a butt pucker moment. If you were the one in charge of the kite festival and you saw that a tropical storm was coming. Oh.
Well, what do? Just postpone it?
No, you
get ready.
You
hope there's nobody with a key on their kite.
It's called you spend a lot of time at church.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it. Now you own kites. Now you own big kites.
I own big and small kites.
So why do you have? I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, the wind over here is pretty impressive.
Well, there was a point in time in my life where I was here every year, and it's a the Outer Banks are a unique opportunity when it comes to kite flying, which is why the kite festival is here, I think.
Yeah, which makes sense.
They have solid, steady winds pretty much all the time, and because of that, it's it's just perfect kite weather.
All right. We've got a good cell signal. Well, guys, I think we're just going to hit the highway. I think we've shown you all we can on the Outer Banks. Now we're going to be going inland.
Well, no. Before we
got to go over the bridge.
We got to go over the bridge, and this is an interesting bridge.
It's an interesting. Okay. We're coming to a very large body of water, and we'll check it out. I now understand when they say beach cruiser bicycle what that means, so I'm good with that. We did go over a drawbridge earlier this week that was really cool. It wasn't really this is the Wright Memorial Bridge.
Yes, it is.
But the drawbridge was neat because it didn't go up; it went sideways. It twisted.
It's a swivel.
It was a swivel. Like that was cool. All right, what body of water are we going over? Trash.
I'm not sure. This is one of the sounds.
I don't know the difference between a sound, a bay, and inlet. I need to think of my body of waters lately because here's all the electric that's got to come from this.
Yeah.
I mean, if something goes wrong with these poles, whew, we got problems. I think most of these houses have hookups for whole house generators, which make a lot of sense.
Little Current, Ontario has a bridge like the Intercoastal Waterway. Well, yeah, it is.
Wait, here we go. It's the poop machine. We're behind the island septic tank. What? How cool is that for all of my Blackwater fans? Island septic. I think if I had one of those, I would call it, let me move your shit. It's a great name. Or I care about your shit.
Yes.
That'd be another good one.
Yes.
That'd be another
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yes,
or,
it would.
I've got more.
I know you do.
You ready?
I'm sure you do.
If you owned a sewer septic company and you had to go and pump out and bring stuff, what would you name? What would you name your company?
Your shit matters. Fresh air truck. Yes. Yes, thank you. I like that one, James. Now, what's interesting to me, if you look over here on our right, you see a dark pole and a light pole. The dark pole only has 3 places that you can run electrical lines over them. Those are the old power lines. The power requirements now are so great, they had to put a pole up that literally doubles, almost triples the line capacity.
Yep.
If I start a live, I'm going to talk about James.
Oh, there you go.
Fresh air truck. There we go.
There you go. Yep. I still like let me move your shit, or I move shit. I think it's a good one. Yeah. I mean, it's a necessary evil. I mean, what are you gonna do?
It is.
I mean, we are 6 feet above sea level. I love to go to what's my elevation. because we've been as high as 6,500 feet, as low as 2 feet. Yeah.
The other thing I think is interesting is that they kept these poles. They could have knocked them down, and they just kept them.
They might use them for something. They're already there. You never know. Disasters happen.
Yeah, I know.
Well, look how they're brown. Are they rusted, or what's the?
Those
are they
yes. That is actually controlled rust on those.
Interesting. Masala Bay Grill, Indian cuisine. Oh, great. Okay. Now we get all the, look what you missed, turn around. Littering is illegal, maximum fine is $1,000. And for the next 24 miles, you might see a tractor. Oh my goodness, and there's a Montana for sale, camper, RV, trailer supplies. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's interesting because that was the only place on the map. We had a scary situation with our generator. Dave, explain that one.
Hold on. Everyone, I am getting fixed like it. Okay, so you have a great day, Tammy.
All right, bye, Tammy. We'll see you later. So we've got a dog, and sometimes she's with us, sometimes she's in the van. More than likely on this trip, she's been in the van a lot. And so we like to make sure we're at Parker's Landing. We like to make sure the generator works. And so we went somewhere. We were gone for, we had a tour, that's right. We came back and we started the generator and it wouldn't start. And it said faulted. And we're like, ugh. And it was late at night. It was like after dinner. And we're like, great, we've got to have this generator working. And
we just couldn't figure out where to go to check the fuses, etc., etc., etc. Come to find out that where the generator is located in the sequence, the fuse indicator lights are located on the side of the generator, which is underneath the back of the RV.
It's conveniently located
to nothing.
No
panels to open. You have to crawl under the bottom with a flashlight and dodge the black and gray water tank exit points at the same time.
You really need a lift, let's be honest. You really need to on something to see. It's really, really hard to get to. And so I call it, the good news is I always have a magnet with the Thor 24/7 service number on it. And you call, you give them your VIN number, and they go through the whole thing. I told the lady what was happening, and she said, why don't you, can you get to the fault numbers? And I told her story, how it's way underneath there. And I said, well, could you do me a favor? I said, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to this.
It is very weird.
It's very weird. I said, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to this thing. So could you send me the PDF or whatever it is you have? So when it gets with the fault code, at least I know what I'm dealing with. Because I have no idea if I'm going to get to a mobile RV repair guy or who knows what. Because that's what she suggested, was call a mobile RV guy or person, and they'll come out and they'll look at it. But it was like 7, 8 o'clock at night by that time. So she sent me the entire PDF, which I was so appreciative of, because we may need this someday. Because I would say that's probably, next to our tires, it's probably the most valuable thing on our RV is the generator.
Yes.
The one thing we use the absolute most is that generator. And so we've used it 64 hours already.
Now this is quite a water park. Holy crud. Look at this thing.
It's coming up here. Let's see.
This thing is huge.
Well, that would make sense. There's water here.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't go all the way across the bridge. Well, I mean, maybe you do.
You do if you're a kid. I mean, where else would you? Yeah, if you were a family and you're doing a family day, let's face it, you could be here for a day
and run across the bridge.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not bad. But that is very, very. Oh my God! Look at that!
It's a water park.
Wow!
It's a huge water park.
It's
OBX 2. Vacation pass $39.99.
H2 OBX.
Look at the big thing.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, that is. And the land is less expensive over here.
Yes.
Yeah. You can afford it. Oh man, look at that.
I would do that.
Yeah, but me.
Would you take a slide, Dave? Would you go sliding?
Wow, big park. Yes, it is, James.
It's really cool.
And yes, I would definitely do that.
Really?
Next time we come.
Okay, water park.
Water park.
On the list.
On the list.
We could just do the storage place here. We could
Ample storage.
just, we could just store our rig down here. Come back.
Well.
There's a little church.
Oh yeah, one hurricane can take that whole thing out. Yes, you're quite correct.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Though interestingly enough, on those, for that, there's a lot of metal in those.
But as you see by the right, there's also a lot of
Yes.
trailers. There's a lot of
That's
trailers. And some of these are really, really old, which leads me to believe the hurricanes that they've had here, that they survived those hurricanes.
Yeah.
Which scares me. I'm like, wow, okay. Because I look at trailers and I think tornado and hurricane.
Yep. All right, we need to find a place to pull off.
We're gonna pull over when we get. I think we got one more bridge. But I think we're gonna say goodbye to our friends.